alert. Cue the chaos. Theorycraft Online shields up, snacks ready. Welcome aboard the Cottontail 86 stream. Live on Twitch. Simulcasting to Kick and YouTube. Catch the VODs later. But for now, stay for the ride. War trails burning through the midnight blue. Fleet alarm screaming while the chat cuts through. One eye on the refinery, one eye on the raid. Laughing through the madness that the galaxy made. Marbles rolling wild while the emotes fly fast. Pokemon battles and the memes never last. Vulcan with the logic, Klingon with the fire. Cotton's on the bridge and we're climbing higher. Loop drops glittering in the neon haze. Every new surprise just lights up the page. Twitch in the front row, kicking the mix. YouTube holding the replay for the later fix. Whatever the game, we're ready to explore from Starfield's.
Who's on first?
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy playing first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
Wait a minute,
I'm asking you who's on first.
That's his name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
Dark blue lights and the neon glow. Theorycraft loud while the warp core spin. Raise those shields. Let the chaos begin. Cottontail 86 taking over the night. Purple in the stars and the Zion lights. Laugh, rage, wheel spins. Community strong. Rage crew ready. Now crank this song. Hey, spin that wheel. Hey, make that deal. Hey, fleet up, punch in. Let's ride. Warp speed, no brakes. Quick play, high stakes. Rich crew standing side by side. Hey, clip that win. Hey, let the show begin. Hey, bring the hype from wall to wall. Twitch on live, kick on deck. YouTube's waiting for the call. Bundles to claim and a dozen tabs deep. Chat moving faster than a furring you can cheat. Somebody yelling, hit the refinery. While Cotton's theory crafting perfect strategy. Tangy is screaming, alerts collide. Stream a bot barely keeping the systems alive. But somehow the chaos turns perfectly clean like a starship dancing through a battle scene. Buttons get mashed and the scoreboard shakes. Every little moment turning into break. Community rolling with the jokes and the lore. New faces welcome through the hangar door. The lag gets heavy, we keep moving on. If the match runs long, then the anthem stays strong. No matter the mission, no matter the star. Cottontail 86 takes it just a little farther. So if you're arriving from the raid tonight or finding the stream in the search bar light, Twitch for the live, kick for the thrill, YouTube for the voice. When the night grows still, keep your seatbelt tight and your volume high. We're flying through the static, through the pixel sky. One chip, one chat, one electric spark, lighting up the void from the intro mark. Deep breath in. Hold that flame. Chat tight fast. Say the name. Cottontail 86 front and center. Press start now. Welcome to the adventure. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Rabbit on the captain's chair, running the show. Community strong and the energy bright. Cottontail 86 going live tonight. Dark blue thunder and the purple skies. Science sparks reflected in everybody's eyes. From fleet command to marbles rolling along. Bridge crew, you're the best around. This song. Stay tuned for the chaos. Stay tuned for the lore. One more lap around the station before we explore. If you missed the beginning.
Good evening, 50. Good evening, C Engineering. Welcome on in.
Play lives on YouTube and the lives on Twitch. And kick with me. Stream is live. Engage. Welcome to Hyperspace Arcade.
I love the beat drop. I love the beat drop. Good evening. Happy Monday. We got some mission keys right off the bat. Let's go ahead and get that collected. Do all the wonderful things. Sign in and sign in and sign in. Retrieve the password code. That doesn't get frustrating and annoying at all. Although technically that's a way that we can potentially sign into a store account for somebody and grant them a battle pass. Which I may end up using in the future here. The only thing I have to verify is that it doesn't stick the credit card in there in a too retrievable fashion.
Bruh.
Bruh. There we go. Mission key collected. I'm gonna have to leave the store open because there's a chance I might end up having to get the battle pass tonight. Because I'm much happier about things right now than I was yesterday. Because there was kind of an assumption that the choice tokens were not going to be usable during alliance tournaments. I haven't seen the Force Spirit for a little bit. And now that we know the tournaments are coming back, we know a thing. Hey, Dragon Ghost Rider. It ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye. It ain't no lie, bye, bye, bye. Man, I swear I said all the away team stuff this morning. Did I do like a bunch of 8-hour tasks? Or maybe there's just not that many. I don't know why I haven't done it yet, but I need a teabag emote. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. And I know that one's... That one you have to be careful with, because I know other people have had troubles with that one. Yeah, you have to do it very tastefully and very, very, very tea oriented. More emphasis on the tea than the bag. I don't remember who was talking about that. Did I get to mining? Okay, perfect. I wasn't 100% certain if the coal mines were going to be busy. I ended up having to trying to make steel for steel arrowheads. Because the smelting can get me a pet, and the fletching can get me a pet. But I keep on running out of materials. So I think I'm just going to spend like a week collecting the mining materials to catch up. Because I'd gotten past the steel point with my mining. Speaking of mining, let's get the Veil Miner set. This is the last one that I don't have active. Man, they gotta have... Why is the node at 200,000 and a node at 300,000? That's rough. Because when you get off the node, you have the efficiency research that grants you a little bit extra. And so having a partially depleted node like that kind of messes with that. Actually, you know, before I send out the squall, I want to go through and knock down a Borg Conqueror Armada. Or two. I'm maxed on directives right now. I'm gonna try for the 72 again. Oh, of course, I sent Troy out to
No one
away
tried hitting
teams.
it. I can see where that might be a little disappointing.
Hey,
I don't
Warzone.
think I could have killed it though. I can wishful thinking I could kill it. Oh.
I might have to reset think this crew.
Nope. Hi, Taco. You get to see the real me.
I wonder about using Benjamin. Benjamin and O'Brien still. Incoming. We passing the folk people around? Are we passing all the peoples around? That Grand Prix? Well, that's like a half an hour ago now, I guess. Solo Armada, not a group Armada. I think Cisco's still an okay choice. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me.
New folks rolling in, whole squad insane.
It's ridiculous how long it is, to be honest.
Welcome to the burrow, welcome to the show. Cottontails live, let the good vibes flow. Ready to train crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop your emotes, let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders, hey.
That alert jump scared the shit out of me.
Thank you for the sub. You're the real one. Cottontails hard doing flips. Much love for the shiny sub.
Go fuck
Lord is
yourself,
scared. Lord is scared. Thank you for the
This one
sub.
here.
Hello, Raiders.
93 shards. For $100. It's cheap. Let's do it. Let's just buy it.
We get
Well,
another purchase.
conveniently
We get
we'll
another
have a
purchase. Is
field
that
day
all
with
that we
this
have
shit.
for clips now? We can just get the we just get the D-Whale. Don't worry, we might see me doing this tonight yet.
He gets through the bumper. It looks like it is Martok.
Thank you for the stream.
Oh, but he missed the jump.
Thank you for that 50 stream streak, Broken Wolf. So many streams. Oh, welcome in everybody. We got. Oh, let's see. Who do we got? We had Lord of Scared, Chad. How's it going? Ellie, Ghost Pepper. How are you doing tonight? Deep Camel, of course. Hello, Chris, over on the YouTube. Tin Man Trek. How are you doing tonight? Broken Wolf is everywhere. Broken Wolf is everywhere. Broken Wolf is the man because he just exists and is. Does everything everywhere. Always very helpful. He was the first person that was really in my stream and just kept on trying to do shout outs and stuff for me, and I don't even think I ever really asked him if he wanted to be a mod, but he just kept on trying to do mod things and it kind of became a thing.
Come on.
I appreciate that.
Who the hell are you? Me?
I mean, everybody's
Guy who does his job.
tries to be helpful in as many ways as possible.
You must be the other guy.
That doesn't sound like a lawnmower. Shit is not working right because someone touched it. This is actual footage from CDB. No, it's not a video, it's just audio. That is way too cheap, I think. No, it was part of crowd control. But it doesn't post anything in chat. I don't have something set up correctly, I think. I'm pretty sure I had the chat enabled. Some of that stuff's hard to have correct. Alerts? Fig? That one got the heart up, just the hair. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's get to work.
That's all about emails. Live. I'm gonna have to look at this one a little deeper. Chaos. No, chaos mode is a bot. It's a bot symbol, but it's not the bot. Maybe I need to enable it through streamer bot. I don't know. I'll mess with that after stream. I've had that problem with the VIP hype train too before. Like sometimes it'll put the alerts into chat and sometimes it won't. It's like, you know, why does it worky today but no worky yesterday? Don't know. Some of those things do their own thing. So I'm gonna try to do some Board Conqueror mods. The last time I tried to do 72s, I ended up in failure. And I never remember what officers, what fleet commanders have anything. Oh, players. That needs to be upgraded. Oh, it's a perfect day. We have dominance today. Or no, that's for the thingamabob. The Coda events today. Hell yeah. Not gonna save it for alliance tournaments. There's nothing for spending the skill points that I remember. There was converting uncommon skill points into skill points. Oh no, I'm at max right now, so I'm gonna run 2 of them just to keep the directives flowing. Otherwise, I'm not taking any directives in. Which is a little bit of a deficit then. I know I didn't set that last time, so that's probably going to help. There's probably another officer I can swap into. Because I feel like Locutus or Sloan or Janeway has some abilities. Players. Solo armadas. Is there anything in Spock's? Maybe the hostile ones have some effect. There's armadas there. Janeway have anything? Gateway does have some armada things. Oh. I hate unseating Kirk. He's got some Armada things too. Lorca? I don't even remember anymore. Lorca does. Han doesn't. Does Khan have any ship boosting stuff that would be important? Non-Armada hostile. Non-Armada hostile. This will be the first time in a long time that I've unseated Khan. So many things. Actually, we could jump there and get the cube started. The worst part about this is waiting for the Cedarritos to go three deep. Also, not having a an extra ship slot available. Be able to get the Titan up there quicker. Actually, no, there's not a good way to be able to do that. Trying to use 5 ships and 4 slots is tough. I should have waited to send the Aphelion out until I had everything set here. That's fine though. It's only an extra couple minutes. I can't do 3 of them in a row or anything anyways. At least not that I know of. Howdy, Martok. Thank you for that 45 stream streak. My goodness. Earning yourself some VIP for 30 days. Well, probably already had it. But it's extended for 30 more days. Which, I don't even remember what the heck VIP gives for bonuses. There's some extra alerts that you can do. There's some extra commands. Like you can use the shout out command, and I might have to work on some special redemptions for VIP. I never thought about that. Like special sound alerts or something. If you have any suggestions or requests, definitely let me know. Maybe we enable walk-ons for VIPs. Oh, I couldn't remember. I keep on forgetting to test the bot. Thing. Because one of the things I'm trying to make the bot more aware of some of the things going on.
Here's a thought for Cottontail 86. Streaming right now? It's Star Trek Fleet Command. Back of the cozy cow to carrot storm of space snacking where fleets clash like crunchy carrots against broccoli's awkward side eyes. Picture sneaky snack heists in the galaxy, tactical chaos, and a whole lot of cosmic crunchy domination. Beam me up some carrots.
Heat me up some carrots, okay. Bunnybot's got some new talents, I guess. My hope is that makes it more tied into the stream when people ask questions and ask for thoughts and stuff. Thank you for the raw Ellie. Okay, let's see if I can do this one. I've been able to do this once. Okay, so all the okay, not all the ships survived. I think we can make do with this. Because I can get this to do a buff. Stop. I can get this to do a buff from base. This is going to be tight. This is going to get tight. Stop. Stop. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. Totally not going to make it. It's not going to work. Did it actually kill? It actually did kill. Man, that was so close. Maybe on the next one. But I accomplished my mission. I got some extra room to be able to claim directives. That was the primary thing I was after. and maybe have some a milestone in the Maverick story. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. Because Maverick store resets today. Yeah, I was able to get one milestone. So it's progression forward. And that'll leave me be able to be full for the Alliance tournaments. I really slept on the Maverick stuff this week. Do I have any of this left to complete? Just the Conqueror Borg armadas? Yes. Everything else was done. Is it mining or not mining? Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. There we go. Alright, so we can go do today's V'ger hostels. What do we have? Silent? Urok. Nice. Urok are always nice because they don't have any real strong requirements. Howdy, Bisa. How's it going tonight? Oh, not there. I put the Dauntless crew on here, and then I wanted to go do aggregation immediately. I got the ships backwards. That'd be a surprise if it actually made it in the 72 space. No years yet doing chores. I hear ya. So we can go back to Squall. I missed. Exclamation point join to get into the next dungeon. All right, let's get this set. Set this up. Hey, Steve Lee. How do you go about the outpost? Once a week? I'm still doing it for the FC Cisco shard. Still a long way to go. I kind of try to... I kind of end up doing it whenever I remember. I try not to max out the claims. Because if you're at cap on your claims, then you definitely need to run them. So I don't think we really have that many events anymore that specifically require you to run the outposts. So I'd say that on average, it's probably 2 a week. I don't know what... I don't think there's a specific day, just kind of like wherever it fits in. Because like I got up to maximum shards 2 days ago, so I ended up running one yesterday because I forgot to do one the other night. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. It also varies a little bit because like I can do like the regular 70 with one ship. So that gives me a lot of flexibility. So I can do it. I could do that one during the day if there's other things to be able to do. Otherwise, I just try to remember to send it out at night a couple times a week. The Vengeance. The answer to all things simple in this game. I know, I feel sorry that I, you know, have to say that, but I mean, there's also like the, you know, like 1 strong battleship, 2 surveys take of things too. You know, depending on where exactly your ship falls into the strength of the outposts and stuff. I mean, I can't do that with the rare. I mean, the elites. I can't do one with the leads. I could do the one with the regulars, but I can't do a single ship with the elites. That one still takes 3 ships for me. I can do it with the surveys, or I can do it with the battleships. Exclamation point join to get on the next dungeon. But it's a lot of messing around to do the 2 surveys, so I typically don't use it. Even though I should, I don't know. I don't feel like there's usually a necessity to maximize the loot there. Because the reason to do the 2 surveys with your strongest ship is to be able to loot crew on your big ship and maximize the amount of stuff you can get with the loot crew. Because your surveys are going to be less power, and they don't exist within the battle triangle. So when you have the retaliation hostiles going after your ships, they won't attack the surveys. So the support crew that you put on your 2 surveys will always be in your outpost attacks. It'll last throughout all the retaliations. Well, I shouldn't say it exists outside of the battle triangle. Like, once your primary ship dies and there's only surveys left, then they'll become a target. But battle goes in the order of the triangle. So if the retaliation hostile is a battleship, it will attack explorers first, then it will attack other battleships, then it will attack interceptors, and then once it moves past that, then it will go to the surveys. Otherwise, if you have, you know, like a couple of different ship types, if you have a battleship, an explorer, or a interceptor, depending on the retaliation hostile that comes in, it can end up knocking one of those ships out, and then you get down on your support crew by, you know, like a third. But if you do 2 surveys, you're at 100% of your support crew the entire time. And then plus they're lower powered, so it increases the percent that the primary attack ship is taking from the hostiles. And so when you put your loot crew on there and boost that, you're boosting a higher percentage, so you're receiving a higher amount in the end. It works the same for both. It all depends on how far or how easy the elite is for you. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. So, you like, depending on where it sits and like some of the crew that you have, it may be worthwhile to drop down 1 level and loot crew it. I don't know what the 60s you should have an opportunity to jump down. It's down to 56s though instead of 58s. It's one of those things, like there's a perfect level, like as you get your ship's strength up and all that stuff, if you can make it last, it pays off. But it's a lot of work. Because your 2 surveys, you have to do a protector on those. You got to use the Omega ability on both of them. Because when they attack the outpost initially, they will die. And if you use the Omega ability on them, they will get their hull restored and they will defend against the retaliation hostiles. It's a really, really, really cool tactic. James Bond's got a really cool video on it. I believe it was him. Yeah. It's a lot of work, but if you want to maximize your stuff, it's a tactic to take advantage of. Once you understand it and you have it set, you can really maximize stuff with it. Like I said, I don't generally do it, but well, it's still applicable. It's just scaled down at that point. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. Because as long as you're above... Like, as long as you're above hitting the 53s, like, once you get into the 56s and the 60s, it's something that you can use. And, you know, like, it scales better when you're attacking the larger targets. Because when you look at the loot that's available in these things, you know, like, this becomes much larger when you look at the bigger hostiles. Because you're increasing this, you know, by basically whatever your loot crew percentage is.
Thank you for the stream. I just wanna thank you for the stream.
Asian boy, thank you for that 50 stream streak. We got a bunch of you guys running those little bigger numbers. But what you're trying to amplify is your retaliation rewards here. So you can double these rewards. Okay, that one's starting to get a little less scary every time. I've already been scared twice tonight from other things, though.
Thank you for the stream.
Damn.
I just wanna thank you for the stream.
Misa with that 45 stream streak. Y'all are gonna have a bunch of merch redeems happening at the same time on me. As long as Twitch doesn't screw you guys over. But yeah, it's a tactic to be able to get extra of the retaliation rewards. I mean, is it going to be a big difference when you go from 240 to 480? Sometimes not. But like when you start getting into like the G6 ones, you're like, this loot increases twofold. So maybe the G5 ones it doesn't pay for, maybe it's something towards higher end of the G6s, but something to keep in mind. It's a tactic. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. I feel it'd be a disservice if I didn't at least mention the tactic. It's something that I know Mord uses it, JB uses it. Moopsy and Lawson were using it too, but again, that's things that scale really advantageously. When I get the Vengeance tiered up a little bit more, and it can handle the 70 elites on its own, I'll probably start using it then. All right, what do we got for events today? I haven't really looked through them too thoroughly. We have Galactic Anomalies. I don't know if this is refreshing at the 4-minute mark again. Ooh, they're actually active right now. Increases reputation by 800%. 10% to bypass shields. So that's the same as yesterday's. They stepped up the number of systems that are affected by a very large margin. I like that. Especially the margins here. It was really tough to find systems that had the correct faction hostiles. I might try to use Disco and get a bunch of that knocked out. Look at the FKR space, like the G6 stuff. Oh. Holy crap. Wow, they really pumped up the number of systems. It wasn't so bad when it was an hour. That timer's different. Do we have the same thing up here? Are there different timers? There are. There's two different anomalies that are running. Or is it two different groups? Disrupted energy shields. Disrupted energy shields. There's just two different cycles. Oh, that doesn't even really pay to send to that one. There's only going to be a few more minutes. Let's see. I read it a little bit, but I wasn't 100% certain what the impact of it was going to look like. And I jumped the wrong ship. I jumped the wrong ship up here. Whoops. I accidentally jumped my squall up there. Yeah, the announcement said that they were increasing a lot of stuff, but I wasn't certain how it was going to affect the margins versus like regular space. And I knew that things were going to be a little bit different between the factions. I just didn't realize it was going to be off by 10 minutes. I kind of had this feeling that it was going to be more like 20. Like an on. Like this set of anomalies was going to be on, and then it goes off, and then this set of anomalies goes on, and then the other one goes off. Is kind of how I interpreted it. Again, that was very brief skimming. I haven't read the actual patch notes for this month yet. I have not read through any of the announcements today yet. I'm flying by the seat of my pants a little bit. Just see the event, do the event. It's kind of the tactic I'm running for a lot of this stuff, and just figuring it out along the way. Exclamation point join to get into the next dungeon. It's a very poor tactic. I try not to play the game that way, but when they have like 5 announcements in one day, it kind of makes it hard to keep up with them. And I hate doing a reading on stream of the patch notes and the stuff You know, when there's already 3 or 4, 5, 6 other streamers that run through it, it's like, I don't need to be another one of that one. What pop-ups? I haven't seen a single pop-up at all today. I'm surprised I didn't get one to go. What is the deal with the dungeons? It's just a little side game, a little occupier of time. Who are you blowing? No, it's like I got my login notification, and then I may or may not see another one during stream. It's really hit or miss. And I don't know if the community mod has some suppressive countermeasures in place. I didn't intentionally enable anything to suppress them. Fell on a sword and died last time, bad at dungeoning. Well, it's definitely a good thing to have all the stuff equipped that you can. I end up walking into the room with 2 goblins that are making out or whatever. That happens fairly often. Apparently, goblins are always in rooms by themselves making out. Horny little bastards. Did I auto join? So far, the last 2 days it has been. I did not verify today's. That's completing a lot of events. Let's take a peek. It did. The auto join is working. No, if it isn't working, they had an update 2 days ago now. And if you're having problems with it, you have to come inside of here and toggle it off and toggle it back on. Now, and I did that with it not already joined. And when you toggle it, it will join the event that's happening right now. I'm assuming that's a critical part of the process, is that you have to be not joined to it and then toggle that off and then turn it back on. And then it will start auto joining. Actually, I can kind of show what that looks like on the Romulan one. So like this one's auto join is off and it's not joined. When I toggle this button, it joins it. And then auto join is on. So now I'm going to be curious to see if that stays off tomorrow. I'm assuming that there are other people that would have tested that, but I'm guessing it's very much a smaller sample size. All right, we are done with the galactic anomaly here, apparently. So we will go to the Veil and do a couple hostiles for our regular dailies. This galactic anomaly event is... it's a little tedious. Grading? Very much. Like, if I was in G6 doing it, I'd feel a lot better about it because those hostiles count towards the dailies. But in G7, I still have to go to the Veil and do my 25 one level up or 50 at the same level. So it's a lot extra to do. Unfortunately, this is an event that they've put a pretty decent reward behind. Like, I don't mind the events where they put like 50, like the 50 of the spirit shipments for the warp dive bar. Like, I did feel bad skipping those events, but like 2,000 of the class honors, like that feels worth it. I feel like G7's on the tougher end of it, though. These ones don't really have a special crew because the only thing that it has is 10% shield bypass. So technically, Janeway and Walk Carroll would be your two officers that would alleviate that the most. So if you're already doing like a Janeway Seska suitor, then you've got it covered. Yeah, I think G6 is making out like a bandit on this one now. And G7's better. It's definitely better. It was a very positive change. I'm glad that they did that.
What's the temperature like on the planet we're landing on? Maya is a funny looking little computer.
That's another thing. It's a change that happened pretty fast. And it's kind of interesting because I hadn't heard that one like directly talked about in streams. Not in any of the ones that I had been in. Because sometimes there's like the content creators will ask about people's experiences with that stuff, and you can kind of tell that they're throwing around an idea and they're trying to see if there's support from the community for that idea, but I didn't even catch that one. The V'ger event, one hostile. Oh, those. I feel like that's the one when they was that the one that they first. No, it was the aggregation that they first came out with that was based on your level or whatever, not on your building level. That one sucked. I skipped that one. But no, the V'ger. Was that when we had the 8472 V'gers in like the random systems? That was like the from the Galaxy Quest thing? I can't even remember the name of those hostiles anymore. I feel like that one would have been balanced a little bit with the level in a weird way. Oh, infinite diversity? I didn't even look at that. I didn't get that far. I made it to galactic anomaly. So I'm doing 66s. For the fighters. The regular hostile 72s. Yeah, that was one hostile and done too. That's weird. I'm fine with that. As long as it's not more than what your daily is, I consider that perfectly acceptable. Yeah, the Fatu Cray, that's the one I couldn't think of. Yeah, the V'ger 8472 Fatu Cray, that's what I was assuming. I don't remember. It's been a while since we've had the V'ger in an ARC event like that. I think. I know there's usually like an extra. I usually have to do a bunch of the fighters because I don't think it normally scores off of the main ones. It's typically more work when we have that event than what this one was. But it's always felt like it was stupidly excessive. Even though you could do it with the Excelsior, and that's just a matter of leaving that ship sitting there and spawning the hostiles, but that one was also where it was graded like 51 to 59, then 60 to... or 55 to 59, and then 60 to 69 or something. Would we normally have the V'ger events?
E11 asked me, where is Deadpool? He's not singing and dancing much anymore. Probably hiding in a puddle of his own bullshit somewhere, waiting for the dramatic entrance. If you mean in the stream, they're probably just busy, distracted, or saving the song and dance routine for a better moment. Why? You missed the little wise ass already?
Riker, I don't think Riker likes Deadpool. I get the feeling that Riker doesn't care for Deadpool. Oh, that was fairly accurate. I feel like the Ask AIs have gotten an upgrade here fairly recently because they seem to be really on point here the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Like it's called me out a couple of times. Cuz like I was talking about doing changes to the Deadpool redemption. And it like straight up called me out saying that I was trying to screw the chat over. Or something like that. It was very pointed at me with an intent, saying that I had an intent with the actions. Because Cottontail 86 is probably running pure chat gremlin economics. If Deadpool loves the damn tea bags, then raise the price. Watch the chaos unfold. The kind of petty little move that says, "Yes, I know, and I'm making it your problem." That was Janeway. It's the kind of petty move that says, "Yes, I know, and I'm making it your problem." That was for about me if I would have upgraded the price of Deadpool. Which was not wrong. That was a very accurate assessment. I attacked the Klingon by accident. It's always scary when the AI can get accurate like that. You know, for something that doesn't exist in any kind of real context. Because, like, it can read, it can see, like, what chat's been typing, and, you know, like, it can read my stream title and stuff like that, so it can understand, like, what's going on. But to make an assessment of, like, a character intent, very interesting. And it could have been just like a chance that it nailed it. It could have been completely off, and it was just the way that the dice landed that it ended up being right on. Because you know what they say: if you put a bunch of monkeys with typewriters in a room, you end up with Shakespeare eventually. That's kind of, I don't know, does that fall in the same line of thinking of infinite diversity, infinite combinations? I think it does. Like, if you give us something enough chances, it'll happen. This same player, I wonder if these are ghost ships. They are ghost ships, okay. I was gonna say, this same player's been here for like 3 days. It's been a little while since I've seen ghost ships in the Vale. It was kind of funny, like, there was one system that I was going into when I first got here. I think it was this Invarvis system. And, like, the same person had their ship ghosted there for, like, 2 or 3 weeks. But I'd run into them in other systems, and I'd be like, oh, that's another ghost ship of theirs, but that was actually them attacking hostiles. Part of the weird nuances of the Vale. It's interesting the random stuff that happened up here. Some of that was very, very, very repeatable. And I still see nodes have issues from time to time too. Like, I think there's a gas system. No, there's a crystal system. That, like, most of the time, if that node is empty, it is because it's broken. which I probably should try to report those. Because a lot of that stuff can get fixed fairly easily. I don't know about the Veil stuff for sure, but like the stuff on my server, like if there's an Armada that's broken or a node that's broken, usually that can get taken care of. I almost feel like that was part of the stuff that they were gonna start allowing some of the CMs to be able to do. I don't remember if that list was ever published or if that was just something that was passed on through word of mouth through content creators. All right. What else did we got for notifications today? We had Ferengi Pass. They updated all the ship blueprint once so that they can get more pulls out of those. They increased something with the ship parts. I don't know if it was the amount that you get per pull. Player council. I did put my name in for an application for that. I figured, what the heck? It's kind of similar to what I'm trying to do on here a little bit. And maybe that can be useful for me being able to bring feedback in a little more direct. Worst I figured they could do is say no. I figured they were mainly interested in keeping NDA content creators out of there because I technically don't have any direct paths into STFC and Scopely for providing feedback. All of my stuff is through community managers and a couple of contacts, but hey Dustin, how's it going tonight? I'm doing pretty well myself. They didn't really keep it very clear. Like, my assumption right off the bat was that it was going to be for content creators, but then, like, when you started reading into it, it was, you know, it was mainly talking about official NDA CCs. Redback boots? I can't say that I've heard of redback boots specifically. I've had redhead, Irish setter, red wing. Not redback. But I wouldn't feel bad if they would be like, yeah, we'd rather have, you know, like more, less prominent, less public people in at first. Although I kind of feel like maybe we would be a good group, like me and the other creators that aren't official creators. Getting some of us in there might not be a bad idea to kind of lay some of the foundation work down for the council. I figured I at least had to throw my hat in the ring because if it's something that they do want to pursue, then it's a good opportunity for them. If it's something that they don't want to pursue, then I'm not really missing out. I feel like there's going to be some kind of drama. There's an opportunity for it. There's definitely an opportunity for it. I mean, that was another thing, you know, like, I don't think myself being put on player council and announced as part of player council would really have any kind of a negative thing for me. Even if there is, I mean, I don't think it would be anything that I wouldn't be able to deal with. I could see a player that has a normal sense of anonymity in the game. I could see them having more issues becoming a little more public and known. I could see that causing them issues, and if they're not prepared for any of the weird feedback or messages or anything like that, it could definitely catch them off guard. That's why I kind of feel like people that are already more prominent in this first round, I think would help get the program off the ground and initiated. It's my thought. But we don't know 100% on how they're going to introduce things and how they're going to make it look. Okay, so they did specify the exact timing of everything. And we have tournaments coming back on Thursday. I can't believe tournaments are going to be coming back this fast. Like, as an event, it was structured really well. So, like, they didn't have to change a lot. I think I'm going to feel better about this one. Yeah, the blueprints for the new ship are going to be in the Alliance Tournament store. I think that's the reason that they're kicking it out. And it does kind of feel like it's too close to the previous one. But I mean, we do have the advantage of having the choice tokens now. So, you know, like, that may be a beneficial thing. And this could set the ongoing cadence. Like, we may be able to expect 28 days from Thursday that they might return. Yeah. We did miss 2 or 3, and they're reorganizing the buckets a lot. I'm more excited to see how they change it because I feel like I missed out on a lot of the event types last time, the tasks, because I had a lot of issues getting the rerolls to produce anything. Just anything, period. Like, for whatever reason, they were really pushing to do formation armadas in the 5K tasks. Like, really pushing to do formation armadas. There was a time that we had 4 different formation armada tasks up. A couple of times, actually. And, you know, like, formation armadas, like, they're not that bad or anything, but, like, doing the armadas is a fairly significant time sink. Like, if I'm doing a 5K task, I want something that I can just knock out real quick, because I'm trying to get through the event for whatever reason. I don't really want an event that's going to take 15 minutes to do and have to do 3 of those. That's my That's my experience, my opinions. I know not every player is going to have the exact thinking and reasoning behind that one, but that was just part of my frustration, was just trying to get the tasks to show up in a reasonable manner was tough for me. Did I really just miss all of this one redoing itself? Or was this still running from before? I'm confused by this. No, I went back to Galaxy View. I really thought this was going to be on cooldown for like another 5 minutes or something. Or is it a different anomaly that's here now? No, I feel like that's the same one. I don't know, that's weird. These galactic anomalies are interesting. We'll just put it that way. In general, I like having the dynamic changes. And I like having the opportunity to go out and get an 8x rep opportunity. Like, that's really awesome. Like, I would have completely expected them to have, you know, like this kind of event only have the negative side, not have a positive side to it. So to see that positive side is like, man, that was really close to finishing that. Like, I almost feel like I could have taken that out with my discovery. But again, it's extra. And you don't always have time to be able to do the extra things. I missed the first day on this, I think. No, it wasn't this one. It was the IDIQ event. I missed the first day on the IDIQ event. I didn't see this event series. They have a little bit of extra time baked into it, so I'm able to finish it. Because it looks like they gave you 6 events. Assuming that there's one tomorrow. 6 events. But only needing to complete 5 of them. So it's a good, decently paying event for the meta. Like, it's not horrible. I mean, this one was amazing. One and done on the hostels. None of them have been tough. It's poorly named. I think it's where the mission key event is. Yeah, there's... Yeah, the IDIQ events and the IDIQ arc. I think that you're right. They would normally have events underneath that one. It does feel weird. And then we have Interstellar, Sigma Commander credits, Officer Laurels, Sigma Faction credits, Maverick credits. And then Chaos Tech, Prototype Forbidden Tech. I would like to be able to do this one. If I have Sigma Commander credits, it might be doable. I don't think I do. No, that'll be next week. So I'm gonna have to skip this run. Now it coordinates with alliance tournaments. I don't think there'd be much for crossover. I don't think I have any. I do have a chaos tech. I think I do have a chaos tech that I can upgrade. Just the Borg one. Which that one I did last week. Do I have any rare or prototype tech? I'm getting close to unlocking. I'm getting really close to unlocking the neural neutralizer. This will be something that's a little bit easier to do. The harvester. So that is... Is it tier up or level up? That's just a level up, so I'd only be able to do the one level, 20,000. $20,000 of the epic. That could do it. 20,000 times 15 is 3 million? No, it's 300,000. Maverick credits. Might be close on being able to do Maverick credit research. This is maxed for 71. That's almost there. So this is where this needs to be. I can do a couple levels of Apex Shred, or save that for when I get R&D 72, which is probably what I'm going to do. I might actually have to start looking. I might be close to being able to start doing leveling. Start working on the 72 buildings. I'll need a little bit more of the V'ger particles. I'll be able to get some of that through alliance tournaments, hopefully. I might be able to start working on 72 buildings really soon. I don't think that's going to be really close. But I think I'm going to skip Interstellar Dominance this week then. Use it as a stock up. Although being able to finish out this last little bit to get that first level would be nice. Because that's only spending 600 Maverick credits.
Get to work.
File 60.
Prepare for launch.
650. So there's something that only takes like 650 of the Maverick credits. Like, that'd be worth doing. FKR ships. That's the thing. A lot of this research is kind of like, this would probably be like 2 levels of this, I bet. I don't know. We'll save. We'll save. If we're not going to go all in, there's no reason to go partially in. Oh, you stack it up them crowd control coins. Uh-oh. Damn it, I almost had the recall done. Oh, they died. Who attacked me then? It's... I wonder if they didn't see me and attacked me, or if they really thought that they were going to take me out. I did not expect to have a survival situation in that one. I saw the war name and I was like, is that Warzone? Where'd I lose my Warzone window? I don't know if he was in my veil or not. I don't know, I'll have to ask. Okay, Galactic Anomaly. We got through 2 milestones. So about a third of the event in... because that was 2 partial hulls. This is one that I'm going to be okay with not completing. Like, it's going to usually remain my lower priority of events to complete. Voyage Across the Void. I like that these ones are all pretty much gimme events. Those are done. Ferengi Exchange was Hostile Hunt, along with the Battle Pass event being Hostile Hunt. The Infinite Diversity arc. Did we get hologram things? Or did we not get those because we don't have the ship yet? No, we do have missions. Unless that's left over from last month. I'm pretty sure I completed all of them. The artwork not having Q's son throws me a little bit, but it is IDIQ instead of IDIC. So that is this month's mission. And then ticketed events left over from this past weekend. I'm not running missions, I'm collecting those right now. We also have Vengeance upgrade starting today. Do we have any double dipping? Isogenite, buildings. There's no research. There's no research except for the Isogenite in the Vengeance event. Which I should probably do some of that. But that'll be tomorrow. Because that'll align with Interstellar Dominance then. Because that's all research material. So tomorrow will be research day. And then yeah, the lack of events and daily events is always interesting and tricky and throws me for a little bit of a loop. Because I keep on expecting to have an event in the daily buckets there, because just had it for years and years and years. Well, let's mine this thing. Only got 78k left on it. Maybe we can get a geode off of it. There's been a couple of times that I've been able to come across a geode that was left. Sometimes I feel guilty about taking them, so I put in the Alliance chat that there's one that somebody abandoned. Okay, so I need to wait for anomalies to pop up in a 72 system again, which should only be hopefully 4 more minutes. I did do an outpost last night. Oh, I ended up short on the periphery intel claim. Oop. Maybe there'll be a couple people that'll do another Board Conqueror Armada because 252. That takes quite a few people. Domo with that 5-stream streak. Thank you very much for that. Tomo, if you're here, how has Marble Fest been going for you? Did you happen to get any layers today? I've rolled in a first two, I think. I do not appear to have gotten any skins. Just a few hours away from getting the 30 tourney coins. Heck yeah, that's not bad. I got the... I did a gift sub. I got the layer for the special Morby skin, and I got the community coin drop. A lot of times when I do it, I don't actually end up getting a layer until like day 4, day 5. Okay. All the pipes. If I was... I want... How much of this is actually going to get drawn? Okay, it doesn't block the entire screen. Nobody gifted a sub, so I'm getting coins. Heck yeah. Well, next time I'm in a stream, I'll gift you a sub. If I'm gonna be giving away a random sub, might as well, right? Give it to somebody I know. Thank you for the tea bag. Oh, where do we pop? Ooh, didn't spawn where I wanted. Yeah, Marble drops. Marble Fest is in full swing this week. Which it's in Wormies.
E11E asked me, "Hey, look, Deadpool is back singing and dancing. We having a party at Cotton's now." Hell yeah! The little wise ass finally crawled out of the puddle and decided to put on a show. If Cotton's got Deadpool singing and dancing, then yeah, that's a party now. Somebody keep an eye on the bridge before he starts flinging nonsense and steals the spotlight.
Is there a free-to-play way to get the golden name? Just to have somebody donate you a tier 3 sub. To Pixel by Pixel Studios. So unfortunately, there's really not. Tier 3 gift is a little on the special side. Because those are... More raids. Rev!
Welcome to the burrow. Welcome to the show. Cottontails live, let the good vibes flow. Raider train crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop
Why are there peoples all over the screen? Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going today? How was stream? I was able to see a little bit of things. I was able to see a little bit of the War Thunderage.
Oh, no, I'm doing well, man. I'm hanging out with friends and living a life that I can honestly say is an incredible blessing to live. I mean, I get to play video games, help people with video games, and make new friends on the internet every day. How can I not be grateful?
That's actually a really wholesome clip. Like, how do we get like the wholesome rev clip like that? That's amazing. Chicken Banana, hello Tepish. Welcome on in, Kinslayer, Embody, Paddock, Tepish. How you all doing tonight? Blue Meanie, I think you were already in here. Amy made a sandwich that Rev loved. Ooh, it was one of the rare like good hits, like good hits. I look forward to seeing that video come through on the member newsletter thing tomorrow. Because like, I don't know, I think that's like such a neat little thing that they do. It's freaking great. That's awesome. Dark Tree. Well, welcome on in, Dark Tree Raiders as well. Double raid going on. Mecha Dave, welcome in. Dark Tree, welcome in. Aspie, welcome in. How was your stream too? Y'all haven't met me before. I am Cottontail, another Star Trek Fleet Command streamer. Maybe an eventual wannabe War Thunder streamer. I think someday I'm gonna play it on stream. I think someday it's gonna happen.
Hello there.
Hello, Loompa. How's it going tonight? May have the game, just have not started it yet. It's got a... I mean, it's not even like a learning curve. It's not too bad to play. The controls are pretty straightforward, and it has a decent tutorial. Like, I was able to pick it up. All right, well, much love, Dark Tree. And thank you for bringing the community here. I will try to treat them well for you. Yeah. Eventually, I hope to stream War Thunder at some point, because it's a game that I've been enjoying. As much as I can on the side. And I know it's been really fun watching Rev play it and playing it with them a little bit too. And I think it would be kind of interesting to perhaps pick up some tips from the community. I'm kind of hoping that would be able to make me a little bit better of a player, but it does make me a little bit nervous to have something that I'm not good at and have people be too mean. You're not good either. Well, crap, then I'm horrible. You were killing it today with the planes, though. When I was watching you with that, running around with that Japanese Zero plane, like, you were fucking slaughtering people. Like, you were on it tonight. At least a little bit that I saw. And some of that might be the plane itself, like being at that right BR level. Oh, you're showing somebody that they were good? One of our streamers was asking how G6 is as a free-to-play with the return of choice tokens. It is likely not any worse than G5 was. You just need to pace yourself like always. I think that's really good advice, Kinslayer. There's not a... The only biggest difference between G5 and G6 was when you start adding in the hazards. Because I know, like, I was able to take a G5 ship into the early part of G6 very successfully. Not as a free-to-play player, but there's been a lot of power creep since then. I feel like that shouldn't be anything that's too out of the realm of possibilities for most players right now that are just getting into G6. Carrying the G5 ships into it should be fairly do it. Well, they've got different tools in their tool belt right now too, because like if they have a good Vindicator or a GS31 relativity, like those ships can take care of a lot of business. I always forget about that. A couple Selkies and even hazards aren't that bad. Plus, if you have insta warp with cube, you can do dailies fairly easily. Yeah, there's good sourcing on a lot of that stuff now, especially with the Alliance tournaments coming back and around. Well, yeah, I keep on forgetting about things like the GS31 and the relativity and even the Revenant probably. Like those things, even Vindicator, I mean, there's hazard resistance research that pays off really early on those ships. I mean, there's FKR ships that I have that can't do hazard resistance in some of the systems that I like to grind in for, you know, like doing the G6 solo armadas. And, you know, Vindicator does that job really well. Because, like, a lot of times I like to do, like, the uncommons. The G6 uncommons, like, you have to do those fairly regularly to keep them rolling. And then, like, this system's got 400% hazard. Like, my Crenshaw, I don't think is fully protected here. No, it is here. In the rare system, it's not. My cube isn't protected here. So I can't just sit my cube here because my cube's got 60% damage happening.
I'm gonna pop.
Have a good night,
the
Dragon
engine
Ghost
sector. I've already
Rider.
spent so much money to get to ops, or
Howdy, Zero. How's it going? Everybody. Zero started streaming STFC again. I don't know what that was either. That seemed like that was a D-Whale clip. Anything that mentions spending, I'm just always like, D-Whale is getting examples. You're gonna be streaming again tonight?
I'm gonna
Awesome.
need a little bit more longing of a look, if y'all can manage that.
Oh, look at that.
I was
So
looking at the
sweet,
wrong
Bob.
screen. I was looking at the wrong screen. And, you know, I should pay attention to that. Like, there are tools to make that manageable. Like, I probably don't even have the C12 on anything right now. That's a fintech? Yeah, like I don't even have that in anything. There's also Chrono Deflector. So There's another one that does hazard resistance at some level. I never remember what all this stuff is. But like, yeah, there's tools that I could use if I was smart. Especially if the cube's going to be something that I use. Because it's convenient because it has the insta jump. So I can send it up to that system and just leave it up there and grind with it then. I'm actually going to assign it to the ship right now. I'm just going to assign it to the ship right now because I'm not going to put it on another ship. And then, yes, that does finally give me my hazard resistance that I should have been using. That's almost as bad when Dustin pointed out that I should have been doing the Voyager refinery redeem for the Fuchsia that I haven't been doing for I don't even know how long. Because it's giving 18,000 Latinum a day for absolutely nothing. For absolutely nothing. Yeah, like I've always liked using the cube for the Thursday event for the Vindicator. Because you also had the cube event running at the same time with it, so I could do the armadas and I could do my beaming and do damage and just do 3 events at one time with the cube. So I got into the habit of using that, and I still grab it. But then if I want to leave it in that system, I always had problems with it. And I've always had the intent of equipping the hazard resistance text on there to be able to get that. I just never do it. Ooh, we got a geode. It's just another one of those things. It's like, until you're in the thick of it, sometimes you don't remember to think about it. And then by the time you're done using the ship across 15-20 minutes and you hit the repair button and you leave it repairing, you might not forget about it. Or might not remember about it. Like, there's so many little things. There's so many little things in this game that a person can forget about or never realize until somebody points it out. And it's like, oh, all the things. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying, especially with the new bulk refines, I've been trying to make sure that I go through and pick things that are really important, and especially transigen with the artifacts, trying to find the artifacts that are important and, you know, getting all those done. And then now I'm kind of past the point of like where I have any that I'm specifically going for, so I'm just going for all of them now. But yeah, it's finding those couple of things. What was the other one? Outpost. Even with the outpost, having the stuff that you have, making sure that you have it allocated for this. And then I'm also pursuing the Sigma Commander credits. Probably don't even need to be doing skill points. I got to be getting close on skill points. I got to start taking a peek at that. But like, even still with some of the, like the primes, like making sure that you have your primes researched for everything that you need. And then when you get to a point where you have stuff that you don't need, to turn them off so you're not unnecessarily pulling them. Because that was one of the things that I was trying to pay attention to. You know, like I have 8 primes here that I could collect stuff on. And then, yeah, you look at it and it's all 5-star, 3-star, 4-star. This is regular materials. It's not Sigma. You like, none of that is important. None of that matters. But, you know, making sure that you have everything out of it that you want is really important. And so these bulk refines are a set it and forget it kind of thing, but you just need to remember to go through them every once in a while. And I don't know, maybe at some point they might, you know, like it might be a benefit. Like maybe when we get the off-world station thing, maybe that uses a bunch of the older currencies and it ends up being a benefit to have it. You know, it depends on where some of the levels are on that. Like Mirror Universe was another one. Because like in the Trellium store here, like you have the faction event particle. You know, like making I should actually do that research. But making sure it's turned off when you have your particles and not over allocate. I don't know why I didn't have that one selected. Kind of like this one, like repair cost efficiency for all ships. That should be done too. Like I had gone through and collected this stuff. Weight teams particle, like, oh, that one doesn't link. Well, that's because that's in the that's a little bit different. But yeah, just like that, going through and just making sure that you have all the things done. And what's the other one that I'm getting really close on? The aggregation. Like these forbidden texts that we have. These ones I'm not pursuing. But like the Breen Dampener. Like I'm almost finished with this one. I need like very, very few to go. I don't remember what it is. But I need to watch this to make sure that this disappears. And stops being a pull on its own. Otherwise, I have to make sure that I terminate that once I get all the pieces of that. And the same thing with these ones. I need to make sure that these ones are stopped once I have these ones unlocked all the way. Again, is getting close. These ones do disappear because I know in some areas they disappear, in some areas they don't. I think the artifacts are good about disappearing, but the forbidden and chaos texts have been intermittent. I think the refinery, they've been disappearing, but like the faction stores, they stay. I think even some of the artifacts in the faction store stay. I may not have this one done. I think it might be like the type of store that these are. Because like this store is the same kind of store that the Alliance Tournament store is. And like none of this stuff disappears except for like the favors. But like all of the artifacts stay. All of the texts that are in here, I think, stay. Actually, the Forbidden and Chaos text may have left this store. No, okay. Those two texts, those three texts are there for. Yeah, so it's kind of hit or miss. But there was a couple of things. Yeah, that bit me more than once too. Because for whatever reason, they are unwilling to give you an ability to see how many pieces of this that you have. Like, why Why can't there be some indication? It would just be so nice. I don't mind having the ability to purchase excess of it because like it has a benefit if you want to get or if you need to get any of the conversion tokens. Yes, Misa. I get suspicious. I feel like I'm gonna get blasted with tortoise sex. Lucas Fist has not been asking me to confirm before activating. I haven't used him in so long. Can I do this? Can I swap? I don't ever use. I always have Cisco seated. There is a do not show this message again confirmation. You may be able to reset that through the menus. That may be something that can be reset through the menus. Where did they hide those? This is just straight up shortcuts. Like, is that something that you can not reset? I don't know if the player ID is something that needs to be hidden, but... So they have sound effects, mission reminders, seek and destroy, anonymous, extended zoom, hailing frequency, queue attacks, disable frequent game animations, skip confirmation pop-ups. So... They have multiple resource spend, remove armada, convert all, smart speed up, gravitational blast, cutting beam, and latinum spend. Jesus, that looked like that was MJ Hat's evil dude. His avatar. Yeah, it looks like they don't have something that can turn that one back on, particularly. General language notifications. Yeah. I don't know. That might be something you'll have to reach out to. That's... I hate saying an answer like that for something like that. That could be... That could just be an oversight. If you need the website handy. I hate saying that as an answer, but... And I could see, like, they might not have everything, or that could be associated with something else, too. It looks like it's specific enough. You have it saved in the phone right next to the game. That's not a bad idea. I just wanted to definitely make sure that it was something that was available for people to be able to access and use. It's one of those things, you know, it takes 3 seconds to set up and can make it a little bit easier for somebody. Now, were they attempting to send the miner back? It's one of those things that there's somebody else that's going to be grinding in the system. I don't really want to be up here. I wonder if that's one of those things where if you did it on a different device, it would show up. Would that matter? That wouldn't really matter. Like, that feels like there's something that should be some kind of a workaround for. Because the community's got workarounds for so many different things. Unless there's just not a way to trigger that one. But yeah, I think that's definitely one that I would want to have a confirmation for. I like the confirmations. They save a lot of things. They save a lot of things. I never even knew that had a Well, I didn't remember that had a confirmation. I haven't used Lorca for that in a very, very, very long time. Like, this probably isn't even upgraded, I bet. A little bit. It's level 6. But like something like that, I don't know. It's useful. Like, it's useful to get the boost. But it's a trade-off too. Because I like having the repair. Which, of course, you could go start with Lorca's Fist and then swap in Khan to get the repair back. Which isn't a bad way. It's like a good 1-2 punch that way. Because especially now that they updated the battle engine where changes take effect while ships are not docked. Because I assume if if they didn't take effect until you docked, if you swapped the fleet commanders around, they'd probably... Yeah, just like what Jules Verne said. Start with Lorca's Fist and then switch over to do a little bit of repair with Khan. Cisco, that's what it is. I couldn't remember. Because I haven't changed. And I could have used it earlier, like when I was doing the 72 Conqueror Armada. That would have been a great time to use Lorca's Fist. That's probably like my number one opportunity point. How's it going tonight, Jules? These galactic anomalies have been... They're a little bit tedious, but I find them interesting. I don't even know which one we have. This is still 10% bypass shields. But I mean, getting that 8 times rep boost is awesome. You need ready to test getting rated tomorrow? I mean, I wouldn't mind making myself a sample. There's not a really good opportunity for it. But there's definitely people on 34 here that can that can take my base down for sure. Because we've got, I don't know exactly where he ranks, but he's probably got a rare. If I had to guess, he's probably got his G7 rare. Well, that must have been a shield bypass. Grand Admiral Key. Yeah, it sucks when it fires. It's been very uncommon. It's been firing when I have really low shields. Like the last time that it happened, I probably had as much hull left. And I left about as much hull on the opponent. Like when I look at that, I feel like I could almost take it out with my discovery. Dustin, what is your favorite G level of the mining ship at? I think honestly my favorite mining ships still are the G6 ones. Like I feel like those G6 faction ships did really good on their mining rates. The cargo sucks. But like the Selkie was like the biggest game changer. At least I feel that it was. Did he have an alliance? He was running on his own. Actually, I wonder if Caffeine fired out. He's only on 74. I think he went to 76. Oh, he didn't go to 76. I thought he went to 76. Okay, never mind. We do not have somebody with a G7 rare. I thought he went to 76 for some reason. Slacker. No kidding. He made a big jump. Like he went from 73 to 75 in a very short period. I'd like the feeling a lot more if it wasn't so insanely expensive to upgrade. It's a commitment. It's a commitment to go through with it. I mean, luckily it has reach. It has reach at a very low tier. Like tier 4. Tier 4 with Grush and Quantum Slipstream. I can get to 75s with it. So like it covers a good amount of range. And I don't know how close it is to being able to get to 76. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. But I like it. It gets me a little bit deeper in the margins because I've been mining titanium here. Because anything 72 and lower has been very heavily mined. And it's very, very, very frequently that there's not enough, there's not any empty nodes if I go check any of those other systems. And the mining rate sucks enough on Parsteel that it takes so long to flip one of them. Is that the one? No, you're on the opposite side. Or is that actually in the Veil? It is in the Veil? I get nervous about mining titanium in the Veil. Like, I feel there's a good chance that people would barely leave you alone. Like most people would, but I'd hate to have a bunch of OPL and lose it. Reputation Prime event. So that must be from the extra event that I activated through the research. That's interesting. So I finished Prime research that I didn't realize that I had. And the auto join carried over to it automatically. I did. I didn't know that I had that. I was going around talking about making sure that you undo or making sure that you have your bulk refine set. Because it's easy to miss things, because I had gone back and had to toggle some things on that I either toggled off on its own or I neglected to turn on. And the faction prime one was one of those things. And I had enough to complete it, so I completed it like 20 minutes ago. But that's really cool that carried forward.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, Rainbirds. Like, that's kind of amazing to me that worked. And it's kind of funny because I toggled this Romulan one on to just show it. But then I turned it back off because I don't want to be collecting this. And this one stayed off. Like it did exactly what it was supposed to do. That's kind of amazing to me. Crazy how many people come here for Mindscape or Microscape. Heck yeah, there's so much Microscape going on in so many different communities. I wish, especially with the drops. I mean, the drops gets a lot of people moving around. Because like you get to see a lot of communities, and it's been kind of interesting because I've seen a lot of names that I've seen at Drop Fest through Microscape that I've encountered in different areas on Twitch and other streams and stuff, and it's been interesting to see some of that crossing and see where some of that crossover is. How do you get a weapon in Microscape? You can either purchase one in the bazaar or you can craft one. Maybe even pick one up from an enemy. Some enemies. Hunted hard for drops and finally got 2 maps for pets. I guess not much will cross over. There's actually quite a bit of stuff that's going to cross over. At least for like the special cosmetic stuff, like your regular weapon inventory stuff, like none of that's really, like the regular kind of stuff isn't going to carry over. But like there's some special drops, special crafts that will, and then pretty much anything that's related to the audience favors is going to carry over. Yeah, all the levels will reset on everything, but like anything that you turn in from the audience favors from the drop fests, like these time crystals and all that stuff, these will carry to release. I think most of the stuff that you get from the token things will also. I don't remember all the things that happen with that stuff. So something like the bazaar to get coins in that, like something that's easy to do is if you get into some of the gathering tasks like this herb law. There's the herb law. Or is it crafting? Like collecting trying to remember where to start. Collecting grain was a good one. Am I cooking? I don't even know. Crafting, fishing, and mining. Yeah, making stuff that you can sell. Is it crafting? Collecting grain is one of those things that I started off with. But if you go to the map, I'm in such a small screen, it's hard to navigate this. Like the starting spot that you have. Where do we start off at? Down here. Like one of these things, the wheat field. The wheat field was a very easy thing to start with. Picking wheat and selling that is where I ended up starting. But yeah, otherwise, like where you start here. Crap. And then fishing. like where the small net is, fishing for shrimp. Like that's a really good spot. So then you can either take that and sell it to a vendor, or you can sell it on the I haven't done that a lot. But like you can go to the bazaar and you can sell things. Or you can look for orders. Looking for orders is like really easy to do. So like if you look for orders, there might be somebody looking for grain or shrimp. Something like that, you never know. Sell it to a vendor. Well, that's what I was thinking. If there was somebody that was asking for it here, it might be really easy to sell it that way. But yeah, if there's not, then most of the systems have some sort of a vendor in them. Is there an easy way to sell to a vendor? Is that something you can do straight from the inventory? I've never tried it before. You have to go find a vendor. So like, yeah, one of the easiest things to do is like look on the map and look at one of the towns. Like if you end up, I'm just guessing, anything that has a settlement. Like if you end up in town here, like there's vendors that show up, like these little coins, like this Jones Garments, this Rodrigo's Arrows, these are vendors. They have like the little coin symbol next to their name. That's like a little dungeon thing. Marcel the Stylist, like you should be able to sell pretty much anything with those ones. I can make that bigger if it's not easy to see. But like they have this symbol like this Marcel the Stylist. Oh. It's easiest to find people at the towns. This Jones Garments, Rodrigo's Arrows. It'll take a little bit. You lose your loot when you die? I don't know if the stuff that's in your loot bag goes away. I don't think so. I've never really thought about it or tested it before. Like your regular inventory stuff all stays for sure. Everything should be in your inventory. Because like you should have like shrimp. I don't have shrimp. I used all my shrimp. No, I do have shrimp. Raw shrimp. You should have raw shrimp here. Kind of like that. I don't know. Can you equip raw shrimp as food? Or does that have to be cooked? I imagine it has to be cooked. Exclamation point join to get in the next dungeon. No, unequip. I don't know how to unequip. Unequip item. Oh, it's a display error. Yeah, has to be not raw shrimp. It does have to be cooked. I wasn't 100% certain, but shrimp I was like maybe because it's like entry level stuff. Got new weapons. You have a rocket launcher and Qui-Gon Jinn's lightsaber. Not in Microscape. Okay, I was like, holy crap, what are these? You can get a lightsaber in Microscape now. That'd be a really interesting crossover if they did something like that for like the last like week right before they do the reset. Like that'd be awesome if they did some wacky crap like that. But like me, I'm full on mining ore or mining coal right now because I'm making steel because I'm working on bibs for the pet. Bibs and Hilda. So I'm making steel arrowheads. And then I'm making steel arrows, steel-headed arrows, whatever the heck they're called. And slash up, you can play a Jedi. I mean, I guess technically speaking, we kind of do in the Tangia dungeons. Like, there's some pretty cool weapons in there. We are out of... Oh, we got 15 minutes here again. Do I even want to do another run? I don't think I want to do another run. I think I've had enough of Galactic Anomaly Hostiles today. I got over halfway. That means I only have the other half to do tomorrow. It's like... This one's taking me approximately 4. Who planning on getting the ship tomorrow? Oh. Order Chaos. I am so on the fence with that ship. I'm so on the fence. I'm not a raider. I used to be a raider. But I kind of stopped raiding about the time that Amalgam came out. And so that's been... What, 4 years ago? Maybe 3? I think it'll be interesting seeing what the token conversion is. I don't think I've seen the actual token conversion numbers. Because I don't think that'll be there until tomorrow. But if the numbers for converting tokens looks enticing enough, I may get it for that. Because I'm doing a fairly decent job of keeping... Hard to keep Tritanium in stock. Like, I'd have to convert tokens to be able to run the refinery. But even still, that's not that much. 2 trillion. 30 billion. 3 billion. So I have like 2.35 trillion. Like, that's not enough to keep it fed by any means. So, like, it would still have to take some active raiding. Unless that conversion is more efficient than this conversion. Because if that conversion is more efficient than this conversion is, then I would probably get the ship for that. But if it's equal to or less than what this conversion is, I'm not too concerned about having the tokens. Like, I don't care whether this is raw tritanium or Sigma tritanium or Sigma tritanium tokens. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna zero myself out every couple of weeks anyways. So, like, it doesn't matter to me how I get it, just as long as I have an efficient conversion. So if the conversion's more efficient, I will absolutely get the ship tomorrow. If it's not more efficient, I'll have to see what the Alliance Tournament and Incursion sourcing looks like. Because if it's a 3-month thing, I might hold off on it. If it's a 1-year thing, I might not hold off on it. If it's taking legendary currency for the exchange, I probably won't want to do it through Alliance tournaments. If it's taking the regular store currency through Alliance tournaments, then it makes it a worthwhile thing. There's a lot of factors to consider. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm extremely excited to see it. And I do look forward to seeing it in use. Yeah, it's kind of one of those interesting things, because if I start raiding, it's more than likely going to be for, you know, like, just regular resources. Like, I'm probably not going to look at Sigma anywhere. And it's kind of interesting. Like, we have some couple of 40s that do have Sigma resources. What is the base level? With my research, it's 72. It's 700 million. With what my research is. Hey, Big Booty, why are you thinking of quitting? I mean, if you don't have time, that's a very, very, very good reason. But yeah, Dustin, it's 700 million right at base. Tired of this crap? Well, I mean, it might be worthwhile to take a break. Breaks always renew interest, renew love of stuff. Even a couple of weeks does a lot. If you haven't archived your account, you know, if you're going to want to step back for a while, definitely reach out to have your account archived. Last time you took a break, you're gone for 5 years and had to relearn everything. A lot changes in 5 years. I usually take, like, I will, like, go off and go solo in an alliance, for, like, go in a solo alliance for, like, a month or two. And just focus on doing the core day-to-day stuff in the game, whatever it is that I find enjoyable. And just focusing on that for a little bit. Because there are times where they add a lot of extra stuff. And after I took my last break, I realized that it's okay to say, nah, I'm not going to do that one. Like, I mean, that's kind of the same way that I am with the Athena. Like, I looked at Academy and I saw what was here, and I asked myself, is there anything here that I can't get without the Athena that I need or really want? And the only thing that I could really come up with was like the officer laurels. But the only officers that ended up requiring the laurels are the academy officers themselves. And, you know, I didn't have a lot of, I didn't feel a lot of necessity to have the academy officers. But we had been told that officer laurels was going to be a very important resource for me moving forward, which we just haven't seen yet. Well, hi, Zom. I'm happy to hear that. Welcome on in. How you doing tonight? But it's been good because I'm able to progress the rest of this loop fine. Because I'm still getting the Section 31 transmitters. I'm still getting the class honors. And I'm still accumulating Athena blueprints roughly at 2 per day. Get busy with work and barely engage. Set a long shield. Log in for less than 20 minutes to do polls, but ignore events. Yeah, and when we get the actual like bulk claims in, you know, sometime roughly the next 7 weeks, maybe, like, that's gonna really make this game about doing the game instead of spending all your time clicking for the red pips. Because even still, like, it's saved so much time, but it's gone down from, you know, like 35 to 40 minutes of clicks to 10. I was kicked out of Alliance for using an amalgam to hit a UPC miner to bait a player. My amalgam died somehow. That was a row violation. Oh, some servers are really picky about some of that stuff. I have a feeling, I mean, I think even on my server that would technically be a row violation. But most people would just kind of laugh it off. I think. Obviously, like, if you're in an argument, disagreement, some kind of a situation with another alliance and egging them on with something like that, like, they're gonna make a big deal out of something that probably shouldn't be a big deal. I've been on both sides of that fence. I've been in your shoes before, trying to instigate somebody to cross the line by towing that line. And I've also been on the side where I used row aggressively to make points before. I don't play that way anymore, but there was a time. There was a time that Cotton was a very aggressive PvP player. Oh, how the times have changed. Naughty Bunny. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if at one point I would have had a little bit of a reputation. At least the alliance that I was in had a reputation. That I know. And it was very characteristic of that alliance. Like, we all played the same way. Like, we were an aggressive row following, but aggressive alliance. Very, very heavy on the rating. And after I left there, then I've just really became a little bit more passive and more passive and more passive. And that's right. And this Raul Reaver is interesting. Like, I have definitely been questioning if it's going to be like a shark with the, a little bit of blood in the water, and maybe that will bring up some of the old habits. There have been a few people in our Veil that have used the lucky miner trick to get people to be OPC when they hit them. Generally considered a douchey move, but hard to prove it. I wonder if that's what happened to me. Like, I know people do that. Because I had somebody hit my miner with another miner earlier. Like, they weren't OPL. Or OPC. I would have been OPC. So I don't know if they thought they were just going to be able to kill my ship. And they didn't, and they just failed. Or if it was like a system glitch where they didn't see my ship on the node and they just clicked go. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know if we've experienced it. But I've definitely heard other players getting taking advantage of the of the lucky miner trick. It's a very interesting tactic. You woke up late today. I described the situation. Well, have a good night, Misa. Thank you for being here today. He described the situation perfectly. That Alliance does use the rope for drama. Yeah, I mean that's usually pretty easy to detect. It doesn't really show up in logs. It just looks like the miner was OPC. Yeah, there's been a couple of times where I've had my miners hit in the Veil, and I was like, maybe. I Warzone. I forgot how long this alert was. So it takes a little bit to get the attack up, but one thing that you can do is, like get some of that shrimp again and cook them. The raw shrimp. Like, you can cook the shrimp, or if you have chicken, if you have raw chicken, you can cook that and turn it into cooked chicken, cooked shrimp. And you can equip that on your inventory. Or equip that on your equipment page. And you will automatically consume food when your health starts getting low. And that will extend the amount of time that you can be attacking. It's one of those things, like, so many things play into each other throughout this game. And I'm not familiar enough with teaching that I never think about that. Like, all the little stuff. Was there anything lower than chickens? I feel like chickens are pretty much bottom of the barrel, aren't they? Oh, a mouse. You can attack a mouse. But like as far as cooking goes, like the easiest way to find that is if you go to your cooking skill and then you click on shrimp and highlight on map. It'll show you the spots that you can do your cooking. Yeah, if you have cooked food equipped in the food slot, you'll automatically eat it when your health gets low to keep you going. So yeah, if you cook enough food and have it equipped, you can, you know, last for a couple hours or whatever, or several hours. And you know, like if it works out, you can actually get to the point where, like, if you do enough at one time like that, it can go for, you know, like a couple of days, even if you get it just right. But it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit to get all the things leveled up and working effectively. But yeah, it's so much of the stuff is integrated. Like you do this to be able to do that, and then you can also do this to help that, and like there's, yeah. And 20k lobster lasts a while. I can imagine. Like I haven't even done any of the cooking stuff. Like I've done all of the fishing because I wanted to get the bog pet. So like when it comes to cooking time, I've got a decent amount. I got a decent amount of lobsters and sardines and stuff to be able to start doing the cooking. I'm hoping that I can get that done in one sitting. I've got 17,000. I'm hoping doing all that cooking in one sitting will get the get that pet. I'm really hoping so. And then I don't even know if any of the other pets, if any of those tie into combat stuff at all. But I'll probably move away from crafting stuff and work towards cooking next is what I'm thinking. You were catching lobsters for the feathers and the blue lobster? Yeah, the feathers are coming real handy. I think I'm even wearing my feathered cap still. Yeah, the plume catcher. I'm still wearing my feathered cap because it was I haven't been doing any attacking. I've only been doing crafting and like mining and stuff. I haven't been doing any attacking, so I haven't switched around any of my building stuff at all from it. Bog was the first one that I went after. It took me a bit. I feel like it was the shortest one that I went after. Like I got it done the quickest. I'm up to 4. No, up to 3. No, 4. I got the one equipped. Yeah, having it the slotted ability, because I think at the first breakpoint you get it right. I haven't done the second breakpoint on it at all because I didn't feel like I needed to. At first breakpoint, it seemed like it was enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to
Neither am I, Jason. Neither am I.
Rode the raid
feel
train
you.
all day, 3 tabs,
All right, guys.
and all 3 are here.
Let me do one more thing.
I've ended up with
without
2
y'all,
of them in here.
This would be nothing.
I think we're back.
This means the world to me, and I hope we can keep going.
I think we're back.
Don't MJ your pickle without lube. Get that one, Butter Pecan. We're raiding out, guys, in 5, 4.
How's it going, MJ? Welcome on in. We ended up in a fairly deep dive here in Microscape. Don't forget to MJ your pickle. Word. A little bit of lube goes a long ways too. I haven't heard MJ your pickle in a minute. I haven't heard that one in a little bit. But yeah, right now I'm jumping between Fibs and Hilda. I'm focusing on fletching and smithing right now. Ain't said it in a while. Is it on one of your bingo cards? No, that did not make it onto the bingo card. Oh, I thought that was going to be a geode. I really thought that was going to be a geode. Let's see the last one. That would be a good one. Especially if you only break it out for special occasions. I got one geode tonight. Out of 5 cycles. I mean, that's not bad. I'll take it. I mean, that's within the percentage that they told us it's going to be. The battle pass still feels... I don't know if it normally, like the old battle passes, if they only had one thing, but I always feel like there was normally 2 things in most of the milestones. But I mean, we got the daily login stuff, so that might be where some of that is. Because we get a good drip of stuff from that. It's not the same stuff, but I mean, it's still good drip. I don't know. Everything's moved around. They played shuffle with all the stuff. It's hard to keep track of where everything that is. And I haven't heard Tarpy reporting where the values are this month. As far as like our historical averages. Like, I'm very interested. The whole lettuce thing has killed sales. I'm not surprised. Like, I thought about going to fast food restaurants probably twice over the last week, and I was like, maybe I'll just make something at home. I mean, I know like things should be reasonably okay, and there's definitely things on the menu that are gonna be fine and normal, but even getting fresh produce right now feels like an interesting choice. Day shift is always better than night. I can imagine. Because day shift is more of a convenience, and I think night shift feels like more of a convenience. We're getting the inside scoop of Taco Bell, folks. Lunch, you got Tim, Bob, or Harry gets one combo. But for dinner, it's families and shit. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too. Like, yeah, somebody's driving through for their work lunch, and yeah, they want to get a number 5, and then yeah, you've got the whole family coming through, and they want this customized, that customized. You know, like this special thing. I could definitely see that. The app makes things so much easier. Even as a consumer, because I like to be able to see the choices. And like I will still elect to do store pickup for most things. But I still love to use the apps for pickup. I mean, my groceries and most of my food orders, like, it just makes things way more convenient. And I feel like I get a better value a lot of times because I can look at the coupons and then I can make things customized the way that I want. And I do feel like I have less mistakes when I order pickup stuff than I do when I go through the drive-thru. But like the only thing I don't usually order ahead of time is breakfast. Breakfast is a last minute choice usually. That's a last minute decision. The BP tokens are better. That's good to know. I know like they increase the amount that you have or the amount that you get out of them. But they did decrease the stuff a little bit. You don't get breakfast food, you're not up for breakfast food. I was a little bit I was a little bit debating on whether even to get this battle pass. I mean, I know the rewards and the benefits and everything are there. Like there's absolutely $20 worth of stuff here because this is one of the better battle passes that we've had this year. And I still have a couple of nuanced things about the choice tokens. One of them was we had an assumption that Alliance tournaments was going to occur after this battle pass ended. That was changed today. And the only other thing that I have a little bit of issue with is I don't have the ability to convert the G7 uncommon. And I think that's probably just asking too much due to the newness of G7. But that does feel a little bit off. I'll get McDonald's once in a while for breakfast and usually order in the app for pickup. Yeah, I mean, I do that with McDonald's. I will drive to the McDonald's. I will make the order in the app in their parking lot. Because there's always coupons and specials and stuff. And then a lot of times I'll just hit the drive-thru up. But yes, like when I order from, like if I'm doing lunch, I'll usually do the pickup. I don't do curbside in a lot of things. I feel like it's more often than not, I feel guilty for making people have to go outside. It depends on the weather. If it's nice, I don't feel bad about it. But if the weather's shitty, I won't do curbside. I just feel too guilty. I'll either go through the drive-thru and pick up, or I will go inside and pick up. But like my McDonald's gets extremely busy during lunch. I used to go to McDonald's a little more often. Like nowadays, the only time I really go there is like when they have the McRib and I want to get a couple McRibs. Other than that, like breakfast. I like their breakfast. I like getting a McMuffin. Most Whataburgers here have a 2-lane drive-through, like Chick-fil-A. Did we get Whataburger? I don't know if we really have Whataburger yet. Not like that. There's been a couple of them, but not a lot. I feel like the one just closed. We started getting Shake Shack. We had a bunch of them pop up around Twin Cities Metro here. Yeah, I'm in Minnesota, so it's kind of a new market for them. They had, I feel like they had gotten up to 4, and they may have closed like 1 or 2 of them. I've yet to ever eat a McRib and been around longer than the McRib has been a thing. It's one of those things. Is it good? No, it's not good. But I don't know. We had like the rib-shaped pork patties in like school, and it's kind of the same thing. And I did like those. Like, I would buy those same kind of, like, preformed rib kind of things now. Because there's, like, a nostalgia behind it. Because it just was something that I had as a meal in school. Last time you ate a McRib, you had blurry vision for about 90 minutes. Yeah, at this point, like, I try to just get one to have it. I don't eat a lot of fast food that much these days anyways. You know, like, most of the time if I'm gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna go to like Wendy's and get a salad, or Culver's and get a salad, or like a chicken sandwich, like a grilled chicken sandwich or something. Try to watch the figure a little bit. Yeah, Lions tournament's on Thursday. So I think that's going to be enough to push me to actually get the battle pass. That was one of the biggest things that I had a little bit of issue with, was the lack of having like tournament coin, or the choice tokens being able to be used in alliance tournaments. But now if that becomes a thing again, then I'm gonna have to rethink my alliance tournament strategies, because the G7 uncommon thing is very, 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 very difficult to do without some kind of a conversion thing. Like, you can save your 7-day and 30-day loyalty chests and be able to do one occurrence of it. But with the loyalty chest, I'm curious to see. I don't remember what the exact numbers were. But I want to say it was like somewhere between 24 and 2,800. I'm not in the right spot, am I? Oh, that's Ferengi. Like, it's still gonna be 40-ish, 30. We'll just go with the number 30. It's gonna take 30 of those, which that's gonna be 300 choice rewards. Just as a rough ballpark number. Like through the free path. Like you can probably do that 3 times. Assuming, well, you wouldn't be able to have all the milestones. But through the paid path, like that's gonna be doable. And then the little drip of cat spock shards has decent benefit. The Latinum feels weird. Black Ops and Benga isn't horrible. The class honors not horrible. Like there's value here in the choice rewards. There's not much value in most of the other things for me, but if it can turn into legendary currency in the Alliance Tournament store, I think that's worth it. Oh, let's see. I think we need to find somebody to raid out to, because it is 10:30. Zero G's. We need to go see Zero G. Did I raid him? I didn't raid him the other night. Did I? No. Okay. I was like, I didn't just raid him last night, did I? I can't ever remember. Zero G's is coming back and doing some STFC things. Let's go say hi to him. Let's go welcome him back and see him to event reset. Thanks everybody for stopping by tonight. I appreciate the new follows and all the really good conversations that we had. I hope everybody had a fantastic day today, and tomorrow's Tuesdays. Get yourself some tacos tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night, Mecha Dave. Thank you.
And 4-year-old girls.